Good afternoon. I hope you are all safe and healthy. I'm Lynette Feliciano from the Cultural Affairs Office. Same time last year, we were busy helping our students join seminars. We were fundraising for an upcoming international event, and our theater club was in the last leg of their workshop in preparation for the school play. We also had our music, our theater, our dance, and our art clubs regularly. We were hosting an exhibit for a group of artists, and we had just tied up with another school for a shadow play workshop. In a month, these are just a few things that happen every day on our campus. So one can just imagine the thought bubble on my mind when the school has decided to go online. Being in a cultural affairs office, we offer arts enrichment programs and activities, such as the development of student performing groups, the mounting of workshops and clubs on visual and performing arts, the hosting of school exhibits and events, and the running of campaigns on culture and arts promotion. We always incorporate the Lasallian values and the values of cultural stewardship, but these are optional activities and not required. So there was a concern in the beginning if students will still be interested. But COVID-19 left us with no choice but to migrate these programs online. So while we will not be holding any in-person or face-to-face workshops or shows, and while we had to cancel some concerts and events, our mandate remains the same, and that is to continue with learning, to continue guiding our students, and to continue directing their creative energy in productive ways. These while maintaining their physical and mental wellness in these pandemic times. And so the question is this possible? Can we still train and have activities in dance, in music, in theater, and in art online? What are the activities that we are going to keep? And how are we going to run our usual programs? Are we ready for ODL? And the short answer is yes. We had to be ready. It may not be as many, it may not be the same kind, and it may not give the same experience, but offering these classes online will surely help keep the physical, the social, and the emotional balance our students need at this time. And the long bit of the story is that we had to prepare in a short period of time. We attended webinars. We had to learn our LMS or our learning management system. We had to conduct several surveys. We had to regroup, and we had to collaborate with other units. We are still learning what works and what doesn't. But it is certain that we had to adjust to the changing times. As teachers, students, and parents continue to adjust to the challenges of virtual learning, of working from home, and from just dealing with the general fear of the pandemic, we can't help but feel anxious, isolated, and disconnected. And so now, more than ever, our students need a time off to divert their emotion and energy in productive and creative ways. And that is why we thought of the wellness program. We want our students to be motivated but not stressed. We want them to excel but not be pressured. We want them to share rather than to compete, and to be active and responsive than passive. In terms of process, through asynchronous and synchronous learning, we have shifted to individual and small group mentoring and feedback. We conduct our workshops, classes, and clubs via video conferencing, and we utilize Google Classroom for more individualized coaching. Our usual live events are now streamed, either live or pre recorded, and we have virtual galleries instead of our art exhibits. We may have fewer activities, but these are the activities that they want. We also have shorter and fewer meetings. For some group, it's every other week. For others, it is once to twice a week of training and classes. And we still give them assignments and projects, but we give them a longer time to submit, and we try to teach our classes at a slower pace. Some of the online classes we offer are in dance, art, music, and theater, with the help of our faculty and external artist teachers. So for dance, we have ballet, we have street, we have dance for fitness. And for visual arts, we have clubs in drawing and painting and clubs in basic graphic design. For theater, there's singing, acting, and it's a more of an integrated arts approach. For music, care of our music unit faculty, they are still having their special music training. And some of the student outputs for these classes are for dances, they record a dance video, TikTok style, perform or prepare media for online showcase. For art, they submit digital posters, postcards, or memes. They also share their artworks for a virtual exhibit. For theater, they do some singing, acting, they collaborate on a script, they do script reading, they do video editing, and they prepare for a performance for a final showcase. For music, they have individual practices, and they also do individual performances and small group collaboration. So, for the most part, we were still able to offer the same programs we had. It is worth mentioning that we have utilized our learning management system. In particular, we are using Google Classroom in all our programs, as we are able to have our asynchronous and synchronous learning in one place. And so we begin class by posting announcements, notes, and pre work prior to the video conferencing meeting. And after the class, our co teachers will post the lesson tackled and give assignments. Students submit, interact, and share their work and for feedback and mentoring. Aside from regular classes, we also strive to inject other activities that will appeal to our students, such as a meet and greet with artists. We also do some vlogs and webinars. And in collaboration with other units, a video podcast that tackles everything under the sun, from formation to leadership, from social action to sports and the arts. We also have online galleries and ebooks. So here are some of the examples of our activities in the last 2 months since we started with our Wellness Wednesday. In any online activity, we want to teach our students to be independent learners, to be good digital citizens, and to be aware of the pandemic and the relevant issues both locally and globally. In closing, I believe that holistic formation is an institutional effort. It is developed, it is balanced and integrated, and it responds to the needs of the changing times. I'm glad that many wonderful programs are also shifting online. Lately, I've been seeing concerts and festivals that were canceled due to COVID now being done online as well. Likewise, art and dance competitions are being offered, and theater has not taken the back seat, as they have taken the stage online too. So, although online learning cannot take the place of human connection, real life learning, and will not replicate the vibrant campus life our students are used to, the efforts of the different departments and units can complement wonderfully with our students' academic life. Thank you.